Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to the Legacy Builders. My name is Brian Mills. I want to talk to you guys today about the power of an image. More importantly, a self-image when it comes on to building your life. So I'm gonna work on a little project with the kids. Come along with me while I take care of this and share a great message with you guys. Hopefully it'll help you to make 2025 the best year of your life so far. Let's go. All right, guys, so let's build this thing. And it's so funny because the Lord gives me messages like this all the time. And just seeing, putting this workshop thing, that's what it is that I'm building. It's a workshop for my kids that they got for Christmas. And it just so happens that someone threw out the instructions. So all I had to really work with here was just the image that was on the box. Now, there you see I'm pointing to the image there, but yeah, that's all I had to work with. So it's so crazy because if you look at it, look at all the pieces that are there on the floor. It's the same way that our lives are. When we start out, sometimes our lives is a mess starting out. Pieces are everywhere. We have talents, we have goals, we have dreams, we have aspirations, and all of these things, this piece of the puzzle is just scattered everywhere. And all we're really trying to do with our lives is pull all the pieces together so it builds some sort of structure, something that's solid, something that can stand. We have a foundation that we're trying to build. As you see, I'm trying to get the four legs together so that this thing can stand up. And it's the same way with our lives. We try to build our foundation by having certain pillars. And sometimes in life, the pillars that we're building on sometimes are faulty. And I remember the church that I attended in New York before I moved down here to Florida. The Apostle Jeremiah preached a message talking about faulty foundations. And a lot of times we try to build on top of faulty foundations, and all those faulty foundations are just ideas that we are living our lives by, right? A paradigm that we are living our lives by. And if those paradigms aren't solid, the entire structure of your life is not going to be solid. You'll find that, as I'm building this, and you'll see a little bit further, I'll point it out to you, that I end up having to dismantle the foundation after I put it together, simply because I tried to string it together and it was missing a piece that was supposed to kind of solidify the foundation, that big yellow part that you see up in the top right hand corner. And so I'm putting the pieces together. I'm banding the foundation now with my, with the boards that are supposed to go on the outside. And to me, what that represented was when you come to a place of consciousness now, as a kid growing up, those initial ideas, those initial pillars sometimes are most oftentimes are given to you. You adopt them from your family, right? But when you become conscious now, consciously aware, you're getting old enough where you can think for yourself. You can start making your own decisions, have your own ideas about things, see things from your own perspective, is when you start to take the pillars that you were given and start wrapping your own ideas around these pillars. And a lot of times that doesn't work. The reason being is because if the pillars are faulty, as I said, trying to view the world from the position of the foundation of those pillars will give you a skewed vision of the world. You're only going to be able to see the world through the lens of that foundation. I hope that's making sense so far. If it is, please drop something in the comments. Let me know. Hey, I'm spitting some fire here. If not, let me know. And I'll correct something on the next video. But you try to wrap things around now to set this foundation, and this is what you're going with. So a lot of times you have to end up changing the foundation because you've tried to piece it together on these ideas that were given to you. So you're viewing the world from a faulty perspective, really, and it's just not working. So you find it that you're trying to build on top of this foundation. Every time you try to build on it, something's a little shaky, something's a little rocky. It's not quite coming together. So you see that the yellow piece there that I grabbed. Now I'm trying to fit something in here. So now look, this is where what I was saying. You're trying to fit your dreams, your goals, your aspirations in the midst of the foundation that you were given as a child. And if that foundation is faulty, if that foundation wasn't good, no matter how hard you try to put your ideas, your dreams, your goals into it and to start building your life now, it's just not going to work. And a lot of times you try to force it in, just as I'm trying to do here. And if you can't hear it, but the wood on the workshop is starting to creak. The where I screwed the nails in is starting to cry because I'm trying to force something into a structure that just can't accept it. So you see, I had to break it back apart here, unscrew it, and put it together where it can fit, right? And that's what some of us have to do. Take apart the foundation that you were given. Examine it. Is it faulty, or is this something that I can build on? And in seeking for your own truth, and I want to be careful when I say seeking for your own truth. And what I would rather say is seeking for the truth. And for me, that truth is the Word of God. Now, I know what a lot of people will say, hey, the Bible was written by men, blah, 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 whatever the case is. That's not what I'm here to talk about right now. But that is the truth that I choose to live my life by, right? So, and if that's the truth that you live your life by, excellent. If it's not, hey, I pray that you do find a truth that you can live your life by. But as for me and my house, as for me and what I know, that is the truth that I live my life by, the principles that I govern my life by, right? So anyway, you restructure your foundation, restructure what it is that you have been believing this entire time. What are the ideas that have been governing your life this entire time? And once you have restructured it, now you can start fitting. You see where your dreams, your goals, your aspirations can now start fitting into it, where you can start building upon the foundation. Hey guys. And have you seen? Wait. Did you like the building the workshop with Daddy?
Yes, I do.
It was fun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Did we get all the pieces put together?
Yes.
But what happened in the beginning? Because we had some parts where it wasn't good,
yeah,
right?
But we crashed it, but we got some bad news.
We got some bad news?
Yeah, because the part is missing.
Yeah, and we had to find the other part to put it back together, right? So that we could fit it together.
Yes.
Huh?
But where's the builders?
Yeah. Yeah, guys, that was my son giving you his perspective. Who knows? He might be a speaker one day when he gets older as well. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Trying to fit now that you have re-examined your foundation, now you can start fitting the dreams, goals, and desires you have in there. And back to the first point that I was making in building this whole thing. Remember, all that I had to work off of was an image, right? And I want to let you guys, I want to bring across the understanding of how powerful an image is when you're building, because we go through life trying to piece everything together. If we don't have instructions on how to do it, then we're lost. All we have is a whole bunch of pieces. We're trying to put it together. You got to take it apart. put it together, take it apart. Things are not going to fit. Things are not going to go here. We think something goes here, but it actually doesn't. It goes somewhere else. So if you see right here, I had to, my legs were trying to kill me, sitting down, crisscross applesauce like that. But right here, if you look, I had to unscrew the original screws that I put in the front and move them somewhere else, because what I had holding it in place there, it was the wrong screw. That screw actually needed to go somewhere else. So it's the same thing that I'm saying. When you have an image that you can work with for your life, it helps to guide you along the way to figure out what needs to go where, how it should go there, and how does it fit into everything else. Building from the foundation up, making sure that your foundation is not faulty, right? Examining your foundation, working from an image first is what helps you to be able to see all of these things. Because if I didn't have the box with the image on there to see how everything should work, it would have taken me so much longer to fix this thing, because I would be just going through trial and error. And that's what a lot of you guys are going through right now, trying to build your life through trial and error. What you need to do is develop an image for your life. How do you want your life to look? And then from there, you'll be able to, hey, examine, is your foundation faulty or is it good to build on? Once your foundation is good to build on, now you can start putting the pieces together, because you're looking at the image of the life that you've created and you're seeing, say, all right, hey, this goes here and this goes here. You might have thought something goes here along the way, just like with that first initial screw, but then you realize, no, that doesn't, it fit here for a time. It was holding things together for a time, but I see now that it's going to be better suited somewhere else. And then you adjust along the way. But the adjustment is only good if your image is good to begin with. So the image is the thing that helps you to put this whole thing together. Just like here, I have a finished structure. You see the kids are starting to play. They're starting to build their stuff now and go through it. It's the same way with your life, guys. If you build the image of the life that you want, the life that you desire, then you will be able to build your life on a physical level and make it match the exact weight of the image that you have created in your mind, right? I believe that the mind is one of the most powerful things, most powerful tools that God has given us. And if we understand how to really utilize this thing called our mind, our spirit, to build, we will create amazing things. All right, so I hope you guys got that message, came through clear. There's messages in just about everything, but I hope that made sense to you. If it did, please remember to like, subscribe, share the channel, share the page for more motivation, more inspiration. 2025, let's make it the best year of our lives. Loving this vlog motivation type content. Let me know if you guys are liking it as well, and yeah, leave some comments below. Let me know what other topics you guys want to hear about and about self-image building. All right, take care.